gosh. Good afternoon, Fairview High, and all who are watching. It is a lovely afternoon today. We have Fairview facing off against, I'm sorry, I do not know the other team, but it is a co-ed team, and it looks like it's going to be an interesting game. We have Evan Huntsinger and Noah Walker as the commentators. He's having a little bit of technical difficulties right now, and we'll get that settled out as soon as possible. But I'm the only one commentating at the moment. So if you'll bear with us, he will be back online ASAP. Actually, I think I see help arriving right now. On camera, we have Jason Arnold and Carter Murphy. The producer is... I don't know the producer's name. Josh Davis. It's an interesting day today. It's nice and clear, nice and warm. Looks like a good day to be outside. We have many players playing today. Oh gosh. Well, it looks like the other team has the ball. I'm sorry, I don't quite know the name of the other team. Noah, do you happen to know the name of the other team?
No, I don't, Evan.
Yeah, okay.
I do know they're doing fairly well.
Are they doing fairly well? That's good. That's
Putting a pretty good game.
That's
so far.
A-okay.
Fairview Middle School.
Well, I will find out the name of the other team as soon as possible.
Yep. First co-ed team I've seen in a while.
For now, I'm going to refer him to as co-ed, so if you'll forgive me. Alright, it looks like co-ed's got the ball right now, pass in. Maybe pass in towards their goal.
What's this team?
Yeah. Pass in. Yeah. Alright, sorry, we're just getting help get the other commentator up and going. Pardon me if I'm a bit distracted. It looks like Fairview is going to throw in to their team, number 10. Looks like he wanted to receive the ball. No. It is actually number 5. Who is Zachary Mangrum. I have commentated once before for this team, and I can say that they are a fairly good team. A lot of them have really good skills in the soccer field and the know-how, with probably my favorite player being Mario Pukul. He seems to be the all-star of the team. Alright, wonderful. We have the other commentator back in.
And I am back in, everybody.
Hello!
Hey, I'm here. Just a small, minor technical difficulty problem. Evan, how have you been doing so far?
I've been doing pretty good.
Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Keeping a good eye on the team, just watching whenever currently Fairview Middle School is pushing towards the goal, but it looks like the other team, co-ed team, is currently making a pretty hefty push back. Though it seems they're a bit disgruntled because it seems like not all of them might be here today, Evan.
Yeah, I noticed that. Their team seems much smaller than ours. I guess they aren't all here today.
See, from my talk with the assistant coach before the game, I learned that their main coach is off, I believe, coaching a high school game somewhere else at the moment.
Ah, that makes sense.
And so the assistant coach is here instead to take his place so that they can play this game.
That's good. That's good.
So not all of them are here. I believe they had to drive here on their own rather than take a school-supported bus.
Right.
So, yeah, even though they're down several people, they're putting up a pretty good fight against Fairview Middle. But that doesn't necessarily mean it'll be easy to push back. Fairview Middle will pull down, pull up, pull around, everything you know.
Absolutely. I think that this game is even more interesting because I've never been to a co-ed game.
Neither have I.
Especially one that's against an all-males game. And I don't know how they interplay.
Well, it seems like it's not as push-shove as the other games are, you know? Nobody's tackled each other yet. There's been a few slips and falls, but not as
Well,
much.
the field is quite dry today.
Indeed. It's last time we commentated, it was a bit of a downpour, you know, pretty muddy. We didn't even sit on the grass last time. Now we can, because it's a smooth, warm day.
Warm day.
Warm, and nice. Anyway, this is a game. It looks like Fairview. No, co-ed team is currently pushing back to try and score on Fairview.
Man, it is incredibly
Fairview's
embarrassing that I
retaliating.
don't know the other team's name.
Indeed.
Oh boy,
Indeed.
it is.
Indeed.
I
it is.
apologize to all
We
who are
do
watching.
apologize to the other team. Seems
Well-
like Fairview and the co-ed team have a very rough game ahead of them. You know,
Yeah,
it's going to be a fast one.
yeah. Seems like we have out on the field right now.
We have
On Fairview side, we have number 10 Jacob Brewer, number 8 Ryan Cogan. I believe that's how you pronounce it. We've got I believe we have a Mr. Mario Pukal out there. Certainly hope
somewhere a Mario Pukal is out there.
so. I believe an Alex Matthews. James
Say,
Hutchinson.
Pretty good day for soccer,
It is.
if I had to say
indeed.
so myself.
Spencer Flake as well.
Good temperature, not too hot. Though we are still wearing blue jeans. I'll admit, probably should have wore some shorts.
I agree with you there. It is a
Indeed.
bit warm out today.
But as the game proceeds on, the winds will get heavier. We'll get a nice little cool breeze going through
I
here.
believe it is supposed to get a little bit cooler
Mhm.
tonight.
So, currently there seems to be a power struggle in the middle there. It looks like it landed in the bleachers for the visitors,
Interesting, interesting.
or for home and visitors. Seems like the co-ed team is having a struggle with Fairview Middle School kicking the
Yeah.
ball back towards their goal. But, yeah, they're managing to keep them from scoring, which is something that a lot of teams have been able to do.
Pardon
Yep.
me.
With a bit of...
Oh, that was a
Ooh.
very close.
That
Call?
was very close to being
That
scored.
was almost a point for Fairview.
Indeed. But it looks like co-ed team has indeed pushed back. Oh, but 21 from Fairview Middle School almost got the ball, but it was intercepted. Not really intercepted, more of just taken before he could get his foot against the ball.
Something I've noticed about middle school games is that, oh,
Ooh.
scratch that. Point for Fairview. Scratch what I was saying. Just point for Fairview. Good
Ooh.
job, Fairview. That's a point against the co-ed team. I really wish I knew the name. The county. That would be great. My bad.
Good game against, you know, they got one. They got 1 point this game in the first period.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to make up for the last game we commentated on.
Yeah,
where
Fairview did lose the last game.
We
Let's see if they can redeem themselves with this one.
They'll.
I actually think they've had a game since then.
Yeah, they
but
have had a game since then. I did say that we commentated on, Evan. Yeah, last game that we commentated for, Fairview had 1 point at the beginning of the game. However, the visitor team managed to score 2 points before the final period ended.
Let's see if that happens again.
Ooh, and a knockdown for the co-ed team. Number 8 from Fairview Middle School knocked down number 3 from the co-ed team.
Clayton Tiller.
Ah.
I believe that's how you say it.
This time we have a roster for the other team, though. We just don't have the name.
Which is wonderful.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
It could have been.
Anyway, Evan, how do you feel about this game? You know, I feel like everyone on the field right now with co-ed team for the first time against Fairview Middle School all boys team. They're making a name for themselves so far. You know, they're not giving it up too easily. Sure, they that Fairview Middle School has made a goal and everything, but, they're still pushing against it. Oh, and another goal for Fairview Middle School.
Fairview. That goalie needs to step up his game.
2-0 in the first 21 minutes.
Well,
the
I
period.
honestly think Fairview's going to win, but that's just because I have a strong bias towards them.
Yeah,
But it's still anybody's game.
it
There's
is
still
still
2 periods
anyone's
left.
game.
Well, pardon me.
Yeah.
Whole period in about 20 minutes of one. So yeah, it is still anybody's game.
Indeed, Evan. It is anyone's game. Perhaps they can turn the whole tide of the field around.
Yeah.
With 3 from Fairview Middle School, passing it off to 12 from Fairview Middle School, but intercepted by 17 from Co-ed Middle School.
Something I've noticed about these games,
Yes, sir?
not so much the high school games, but the middle school, is that middle school is often a time of growing and going from prepubescent to pubescent. So it's oftentimes there's these little itty bitty kids on mixed in with these really giant kids that look like adults. It's
yeah.
kind of interesting.
Ooh, and goalie from the co-ed school
Goalie
manages
just
to stop
Hugged that ball.
manages to stop 8 from Fairview Middle School, kicking it right back into the field. Ooh, and a chest bump from one of the field.
Also, although they lost last time, Fairview's goalie doesn't really see a lot of action.
No.
I don't know what that says, but I'm pretty sure it's positive in Fairview's favor.
Indeed. He doesn't see a lot of action. But, if the goalie doesn't see a lot of action, that just means your team's doing well.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what you meant. That's what you meant. Say, Evan,
Yes, sir.
March is ending soon. You find yourself any 4-leaf clovers?
No,
Taking a look right now, Evan?
but I'm pretty sure the ending of March doesn't mean the ending of 4-leaf clovers.
Yeah,
Pretty sure you can still find them in April.
of course.
I don't know. That's just my guess. Just
You notice
guessing.
we got a lot of showers during the month of March. Normally that's April, and we haven't even gotten to April yet.
Yeah. Well, it's April 1st.
Usually April flowers brings May flowers.
Man, if we were commentating tomorrow, we would have all kinds of jokes prepared for you guys.
Indeed.
That's a shame.
It is a shame. But, well, you can't win them all, Evan. You win some, you lose some.
Just like Fairview. Maybe they can win this.
Indeed. Look at this, Evan. I found a 6-leaf clover. No, I'm kidding. I just ripped a 3-leaf clover apart.
You're
Anyway,
silly.
Fairview Middle School on the
Back-
grounds.
Back
with
to
co-ed
that
team.
game.
Ball's back in. It was temporarily knocked out through the boundaries. I noticed that while we were
Well,
talking
it's
about
back in
4-leaf
now.
clovers.
It just got thrown in
Indeed.
by a Mr. I believe that is 12. On Fairview side, which is a number.
Referee called. Referee has called. It looks like they're going back a bit
Alex Matthews.
so that co-ed can get back into positions.
Passed off to number 19.
Get themselves a chance
co-ed
at
side, Isabella Gibson. I like that last name. I'm a Gibson fan.
Indeed.
So
And
musician, I like that.
pretty hefty kick by Isabella Gibson. Will they be able to stop it? And the goalie from co-ed has
See, the
stopped
goalie's
it.
all tall. That's awesome.
Ooh, and 22 from Fairview Middle School intercepts a goalie's throw, but it's taken by 6 from co-ed and then passed along to 8. 22 eventually just takes it right back over there. Ooh, it's a tough one right now. Everyone's
Ooh,
struggling over this.
19 kind of failed that. Miss Gibson kind of failed that kick. Looked like she was trying to kick it away from the bounce, so it kind of just almost kicked it back in. Almost.
Almost.
That wasn't great. Sorry, that it wasn't.
Indeed.
Indeed.
You just got those moments. You're doing well, you're playing hard, but everybody's playing against you. So you just don't always get what you need. You don't always get that one kick perfect. You don't always get that one kick
always
fine.
get what you want. In the words of Mick Jagger.
And
All you kids out there
on that
probably
note,
don't
people,
know who
remember
that
you
is.
can't always get what
Or
you
maybe
want.
you do.
So even if they don't beat this game completely, they can give it their shot.
Yeah.
No matter who wins, who loses, it matters that they gave it their shot.
Hey, no, check it out.
What?
It's a little shrub over here.
A little shrub?
Yeah.
What are you just gonna touch it a whole bunch.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
saved from bounds by number 8.
number 8 on
And
Fairview side,
11
who
are
is
just
Ryan
keeping it
Kogan.
away from number 3 of co-ed.
11 got tripped on Fairview side.
Indeed.
Brandon Bird, bro.
It's a
I remember
very...
you.
That was a very tight call there, you see. I saw it. It didn't go out of bounds. It almost did, though, but he kicked it right back in.
Yes, sir. Hey, I found a flower.
Cauliflower.
I found a flower.
Oh, that's a nice flower, Evan. It's I know for those of you watching right now, you probably can't see it, but it's a nice purple one, slightly magenta, with a bit of white around the middle, with a yellow in the center. I hope this doesn't have any pollen in it. I'm allergic, but otherwise, if anyone knows exactly what type of flower I'm talking about, go ahead and just yeah.
Smell it.
I'm not going to smell it. I'm not going to
back
smell
to the
it.
game. My bad.
Back to the game. Here's your flower back,
There's
Evan.
15 minutes on the clock.
And
Half of this period is in fact over, and the co-ed team still has yet to score themselves a goal.
indeed.
It's only been on their half of the field. The ball has been towards their goal.
Fairview
Maybe
Middle's
they
been
can
playing.
get it back over and start being a little bit more offensive.
Yeah, Fairview Middle's been aggressive. Looks like a co-ed team is just playing defense. I think that's simply because they don't have enough players to play offense. With the assistant coach being here in place of the normal coach and all other players possibly not having shown up because they didn't need to have rides.
Not necessarily. Even though co-ed is missing a few players, there are still an even number of players on the field. If there weren't, co-ed would get disqualified. So I still think they're at a fair advantage, even though they're missing some players. We just have a few less backups.
That's a valid point, Evan. It's a very valid point. There is an even amount on the field, but when they swap out, they're not gonna have much to choose from to swap out with.
Exactly. Excuse me.
So, Evan, based on how you feel, how do you think this game will turn out? Do you think they'll get one by next period?
Based on how I feel, or based on the trend that I see in every soccer game?
Well, which one would be more biased?
How I feel. Obviously.
Okay, based on how you feel about the soccer game.
Oh, you want me to be biased?
No, I don't want you to feel biased.
I said which one would be more biased, and I said the one I was feeling.
Oh. That's a tough choice, Evan. You're making this tough for me, Evan. Let's just skip that question.
Based on every trend in every soccer game I've ever been to, I believe that the guests are going to score at least one goal at some point.
Yeah.
At one point in the game.
At one point in the game.
Don't know when. Don't know what period.
13 minutes changes to 12:55 in the period. Can they make a goal before this is over? Will someone make a header? Will someone maybe make a hat trick?
I have yet to see a header this game.
I have yet to see anyone try to hit the ball with their head, but that could just be because they haven't had a chance to.
Yeah. It has to be up pretty high for them to do it.
No, sirree. They have to kick the ball very high to get it there.
No, sorry.
Well, for some people, they have to kick it high. Like you were saying earlier. You've got the tall and you've got the short. But that doesn't make them not equal.
I never said
Anybody could head, but
good head.
They could headbutt the ball.
Yes, sir.
But ooh, kicked it back towards Fairview side after they kicked it there. But Fairview still retaliates and kicks it right back.
It's a good way to put it. Retaliate.
Retaliate, indeed.
Retaliate. Yeah.
It's a very nice word, Evan. You should try using it sometime.
I use it a lot.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Use it in everyday situations?
Yeah.
Can you describe one?
No.
Oh, okay. Well then, back to the game.
Look, I'm more pedantic than you.
Oh.
I say words.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Are you
Say multifarious verbiage.
Multifarious verbiage?
Right. Multifarious verbiage means to say a variety of words.
Oh.
What you just did.
Okay then. Well, Fairview is currently playing offensive with number 8 rushing towards the goal, but the goalie is playing offensive for a co-ed team. I don't know if you've noticed, but if he sees a ball get close to his goal, he starts running towards it. It's a very offensive tactic, and right back into the bleachers for the watchers of the game. Seems like they just love to get the ball into the bleachers from time to time, you know? Give the guests some part of the action. I mean,
it's especially interesting when they knock over our really expensive camera equipment. Which has yet to happen, but I'm still waiting for the day.
Still waiting. Still waiting for a header, or still waiting?
Haven't seen a hat trick in a while. That's a high school thing right there.
Indeed. High schoolers are a bit taller, you know?
Not necessarily. They are a bit more experienced, though.
Yeah. More of a chance to get a header or hit it over the head.
Yeah.
You know, heavy game, heavy play, rough tactic. You never know what high school's going to do because, you know, they're more experienced. They could pull anything out of their sleeve. However,
out of their hat.
Very funny, Evan.
Yeah.
Indeed. Fairview Middle School is
That's what
pushing it
makes
around
this
the
so
bound.
good, is that we can make puns.
Okay. Anyway, back to the game, Evan.
Nah.
Fairview Middle School's been pushing it right towards the edge of the bound. They're not going out of the bounds, just making sure that if anyone hits it out of the bounds, then they'll have to go back. Or they'll have to put it back in.
Right.
Which either way seems to be an advantage to their part.
Although they haven't been going very offensive, co-ed does seem to be very good at what they are doing right now, which is defense.
Indeed. But they
I mean,
need to be playing offensive because there is only 9 minutes and 19
well,
seconds
I do say that, but
left in the period.
Fairview has 2 score on them. Not 2 score. Not 40 points. Just 2 points.
2 points to 0. They need to be catching up because
Yeah.
you
Co-ed
never
really
know what'll
needs
happen
to
in the
step
second
up their
period.
game.
With the second period, they'll probably be swapping sides as usual.
As usual.
And
That doesn't mean anything.
oh, and it looks like Fairview Middle scored another point
Wow.
with
See that
8:50
goalie.
as the time.
I'm
Not
gonna
as
say
the
nothing.
actual time, but left in the period.
Yeah. 8:42.
8:43. Wait, no, we're going down.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I
Been
was
a long day.
counting up. Anyway,
It's so pretty out right now.
indeed, I can see the clouds. Very nice clouds.
Nimbus
That one
clouds.
looks like a lion. It does. Look at this one.
It does. Holy
it
crap.
really does look like a lion. Sorry for everyone who can't see the cloud we're looking at.
Yeah.
It does
gosh.
look like a lion.
It does look like a lion.
Back to the game.
Yeah.
Looks like Fairview's already started their re-offensive from
Yeah,
last
they made
game.
it about 3/4 way down the field, but Fairview's just back up at it again.
Ooh.
I hope that co-ed can score at least 1 point
Before the end of this period.
before the end of this period.
Indeed. Fairview Middle School is
Oh, hey.
starting with another counter strike. Back
Mr.
against
22, Jorby Kimball. I remember Jorby.
Evan, I took a little bit off of your garbage bag
Why?
because it was hanging off and it was bothering me.
All right.
All right. Fairview is just
Dominating.
striking. They're fierce tiger. And it looks like co-ed swapped out a few players for some other players. We have 12, 18, and I believe that is number 14 on the field. I'm not positive, Evan. Do you see better? Oh, no, that's number 10. 14 was already on the field.
On Fairview side or
On co-ed.
number 10?
Number 10, 12. No. Yeah.
Caleb Turner and Sophie Thompson.
And another player. I didn't get a good look at their number, though. The sun kind of made it hard to see. You know?
Obscured it.
Transition lenses don't exactly help when the shadows are about.
I forget you have transition lenses. I might want to give me a pair of that.
Around 6 minutes, probably
Round
rounding that up to
6.
7 minutes. Fairview is still playing a good counter strike, you know? After they pulled it back out of the goal, put it back into the center, Fairview just kicked it right back to that side.
Counter
Seems
strike, source, or go.
Just a counter strike.
So source, not global offense.
No, not just the
Props to
original.
anyone who gets that reference.
I do get that reference, but I'm talking about the original one.
Oh.
Indeed, Evan. I'm that old.
I didn't even know there was. I thought Star Wars was the original one.
Nope.
So, Mr. 20 looks like he's a bit injured.
Ooh.
20 on Fairview's side.
That seems how
Brady
it is.
Turner. Or is that 20? Sorry, I can't get a good look at that number. I'm pretty sure that's 28.
Yeah, that's 28. 28 on Fairview was given a bit of a limp there, but other than that, he seems to be fine now.
There's no 28 on this roster.
Oh. Wait, flip to the back, Evan. Flip to the back.
Yeah, I know. There's no 28 on this roster.
Ooh. That's...
All right.
Well, then.
That's interesting.
Back to... Wow. So, 28 is not on the roster. Sorry, number 28 from Fairview Middle School. We don't know your name.
It's probably a typo in here. He might be someone like 29, like Trace Elliott. I don't know.
Indeed. Maybe it's Mario
There's a
Pupil.
misprint on the jersey. That would suck.
Ooh, that goalie from Coed.
Yeah,
three,
Coed's goalie.
he's playing offensively, even though Fairview Middle School scored 3 times. I have to say, he's putting up a good fight.
Yeah,
for his
I'll
team's
be
name.
honest. I don't think he's very good as a goalie. No offense to him. He might be having an off day or something.
Seems like a pretty tough day. I heard them talking with their.
Oh gosh!
Ooh,
that was a
ooh,
nasty
goalie.
shove by the goalie.
Oh,
Retaliation by
another.
Fairview. You get shoved, you get a goal in.
Ooh,
4 points by
goalie
Fairview.
was not
none
paying
by
attention
Coed.
there.
And I blame it on the nasty goalie who keeps shoving people. That's not cool.
I saw that shove too. Man, it is brutal. Goalie really wants his team to win this one with 4:25 left on the period.
Wait. 420.
Good job, Evan. Good job, Evan.
I do not
Good job.
condone the use of anything related to 420.
And seems like Coed's in the center. Can they make a goal? Oh boy, looks like Fairview pushed that one back through the air.
Just a wee bit. 4 minutes left on the clock.
Ooh, I think someone got a header over there, but it just kind of bounced straight up into the air. You know, it kind of hit the flat top of the head and bounced right off.
Oh, yeah.
Right up here.
Also known, I believe, as the soft spot.
The soft spot of the head. No, actually, I think that's back here, Evan.
Oh, yeah.
This is just...
That's
I don't know what you call it. I think that's just the top of your skull.
See? Yeah, no. Goalie's not great.
Goalie keeps getting distracted by trying to keep people from getting it in.
Yeah, he's
letting people get it in.
Yeah,
he's letting people get it into the goal.
He's more concerned with shoving people that he's let the ball get in 5 times.
I want some ice cream.
Oh, hey, ice cream truck. I kind of want some ice cream too.
I want some ice cream now. Goalie's shoving everybody. They've got like 3 minutes left in this period, and now I want some ice cream. Everybody's having a pretty rough day.
Except
now.
Fairview, who's got 5 points.
Well,
on
yeah,
the scoreboard.
Fairview's just excelling greatly. They're just keeping
They're
it
having
on
They're
Coed's
having
side.
a field day out there.
I feel like Coed's kind of discouraged because they're, missing a few players. That didn't mean much at the start of the game considering they have even Steven players. But, I feel like if your whole team's not here, you'd feel pretty bad, wouldn't you?
Well, it's not their whole team. They're only missing like 6 players.
Well, yeah, they're missing 6 players. We've never seen their full team, though, before, Evan.
Well, I'm guessing because they're missing, like, Fairview's team has about 6, 8, like 20 players, and this has about 14. So.
Oh, indeed.
So I'm guessing they're missing about 6-ish, maybe more. I don't know.
I am going to eventually stand up and stretch. Looks like halftime's coming up soon with
They got 2 minutes left on the clock
2 minutes
to account
left.
for penalties and stuff like that.
Indeed, it's got to account for all the penalties. I believe that some of the goalies had some penalties, especially Coed's goalie with all the tackling and shoving he did, stepping out of the goalie box. I don't think they're actually allowed to leave the little area of the goalie box.
No, that's what all the fouls are.
Indeed, he's left it several times.
He likes to shove people, so he gets fouls.
Indeed. He'd be a good goalie if he didn't have the aggression problem. Playing the defense. But I guess you can't
Oh,
blame
that
him.
was
It's
a nice
pretty
save by number 8 on a co-ed's team, who is Chloe Lung.
Oh, and another goal for Fairview Middle School. They are really striking back. Oh, my foot fell asleep.
I thought you said something else.
It's
Yeah, Fairview has no mercy on co-ed. I almost feel bad for co-ed at this point.
my foot has fell asleep. I need it to wake up.
Well, halftime's about here.
Yep, halftime is about here. Maybe my foot will wake up then. Wake up, foot. Foot, please. Foot. Back to the game. Number 9 from Fairview Middle School started off with a good run, but it was taken by
a good run. He was just kind of jogging towards them while everyone stood still.
Jog towards the ball, take it from them. Unfortunately for him,
he had a good run.
Oh, co-eds actually managed to get it over to Fairview Middle School's side, but it looks like they got a out of bounds called on them. Oh no! I think that this is the end of the first period.
I believe it is too. Well,
it seems like a pretty tough so far, you know?
Yeah. Well,
everybody's playing rough. Everybody's playing hard.
Well, we're going to wrap it up for this period.
Indeed.
Thank you for joining us. We will be back
This has been Noah Walker and Evan Hudsinger. Signing off to you for now.
Hey, Bert, are you on the field or you are that way? If you are talking, you don't pay attention there. What? You are looking that way. What was that? Why did you bring it there?
Well, they didn't call it the first half, and I forgot it was there.
Yellow card? Hey, they need one person. Go! Why are you running? Name your key. Move away from you. He's on the ball. Have you said it in Spencer. Yeah, I said it. You gotta stay over there. Just wait. Don't worry. When they score for today, you can go. Inside and go. No, come. Just wait. When they score, we can go. Get back, man. You gotta go back. Ethan, I gotta get back and help defense. Brennan, you're the only one that should be back here. Get up the field, guys. Let's go. There you go. Get up there and attack, Luke.
There we go.
Hey, go kick that. Good job, good job. Go, James. James, get it up. Taylor, Easton, y'all get over there, make a run. Gotta get the ball up. Hey, go! Go on your place and go! Damn! Key! Damn! Hey! Hey, good job. Get one on, Chick. Get one on. Good, Dorby! Hey, good job. Get one on. There you go, Tyler, take it. Ethan, press up. Kevin, press up. There you go. Get on it, Kevin. Take it, Kevin. Good job, buddy. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Let's go, Caleb. Woo! Let's go, Caleb. Hey, I got you, bro. White, go white. Done yourself.
Doesn't look quite optimistic for Nashville Christian. Maybe they can pull
Something
Something
out
up
of
their
their. I
sleeves.
don't know if I can say that.
something out of their sleeves, Evan. Out
Yeah,
of
there
their
you
sleeve.
go.
2 headers. One from Nashville Christian right into 17 from Fairview Middle School.
Aye.
I believe that it's number 9. Number 9 from...
You know, I've been commentating, right?
Yeah?
Okay. Commenting's a word too. You know, I've been commentating when the roster's torn up by the end of the game.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. That's a bad one, Evan. I got lost in the track of our conversation. My bad, people. The person who headed that ball that I was talking about was number 9, Ethan Vick. But he headed it right to number 17 from Evan's roster.
We are greeted by His Majesty Carter Murphy,
Indeed.
coming over here, strutting his stuff,
Starting his stuff.
checking the audio
Mostly
levels.
giving the
Mhm.
scoreboard cam a bit of a checkup. You know, he's a director. He's second in charge from the publisher. Our publisher is Josh Davis.
He's a cool guy. Works at Taco Bell.
Indeed, cool guy. Cool guy. And a friend of Bob King is a friend of mine. And everyone here is a friend of Bob King.
But you have a friendship complex
I do.
for some reason.
Too bad. Anyway, back to the game.
Self-imposed friendship complex.
I believe that Fairview almost made it in, but the goalie might have done another out of the box.
Okay,
strike.
all right. I might take a pessimistic tone at this, but do forgive me if I do. Although I still have a little bit of faith, a little bit of faith
A legal.
in Nashville Christian, I don't think they're gonna win.
I have no idea what number Jet Johnson is. They didn't get to write his number down. See right
Oh
there?
yeah, Jet Johnson.
Poor Jet Johnston. Whatever his number was, his team was unable to find it, so they did not write it down. If he's one of them, one of those out there hitting the ball at the moment, my apologies if we don't call your name out if you've hit the ball, Jet Johnson.
Well, you just called out his name. I think you mean number.
Indeed. Number 13 from Fairview Middle School headed the ball back in the direction of Nashville Christian's goal.
Yeah.
And it's a constant power struggle directly in the center. Seems like Nashville Christian's playing a major defensive, trying to keep it from going into their goal. But Fairview Middle School is just pushing and shoving and kicking. And it looks
Dude.
like it went right out of bounds that time. Someone's
you
gonna
know
have
what
to throw it right back in.
Do you know what grass feels like?
What?
Do you know what grass feels like?
Evan, yes?
Facial hair.
Oh.
Dude.
Okay.
It feels like a beard. Dude.
Okay,
All
Evan.
right. Sorry for that.
Oh yeah, I can see the moon. You can see the moon, Evan.
I don't know why that is. I guess there's enough light reflecting from off the moon from the sun.
Indeed. 18 minutes left in this period. We'll have to see if Nashville Christian will pull it off or if their goalie will keep shoving
I
people.
hope they can get one goal. That'd be
One
cool.
goal would be pretty good. Pretty good, you know?
Yep.
But I feel that it's a bit of a downer having those 6 missing and their main coach not here, which he's currently at a high school game with their high school team. That's because they don't. I believe he's the same coach for Nashville Christian's high school team.
Mhm.
Indeed. I don't know if that's completely true, but that is where he is at the moment. I heard the assistant coaches talking about that.
You know what is interesting?
What is that?
Mario Pukel's in 8th grade. If I continue broadcasting next year and we ever do a high school game,
He'll
be there.
be in the high school game,
Yep.
possibly.
Same thing with Jorby Kimball and I believe Brandon Bird.
Why don't you name off those who are in 8th grade and will be coming to high school next year, Evan?
Mario Pukel, Brady Turner, Jorby Kimball, Ryan Cogan, Logan Ryerson, Daniel Key, Daniel Godfrey, Jacob Brewer, something Hutchinson. I kind of tore that off.
I think that's...
There's just an S.
Yes, Evan. You got to get over that habit of ripping stuff apart.
Spencer Flake, Zachary Mangrum, Caleb Highsmith, Alex Matthews, Trace Elliott, and Max Cole. There will be
Ooh,
two
that's gonna be
Max Coles
confusing.
in our high school next year, and that's going to be interesting.
That's going to be interesting considering we already have a Max Cole.
Does he play soccer?
I believe he does.
That's going to be
Actually, I
kinda-
think he's playing football this year. He played soccer one year, I believe. 16 minutes left in the period. Keeping an eye on the clock every now and then, not too often.
There's only a little bit more than a half a period left,
Indeed,
and they have yet to score a goal.
indeed. Will they make one? Will
I
they succeed in making one? Will their goalie continue pushing people out of the box? These are all questions we'll have to see during this time.
And the next installment of Boys Soccer.
Tune in next week. Anyway, seems like Nashville Christian has to kick that one right back in. I can't see that number.
See what I mean? See what I mean? That poor goalie has yet to get any action.
Oh, I believe that was a goal for Fairview Middle School. Oh. Yeah, you just threw the roster at me.
It fell out of my hands.
It fell out of your hands.
They've yet to update the score, but it is
It is
7
indeed
to 0
7-0.
with less than a
Everyone's
half
going
left.
back to their sides. That's how you can tell they got a goal, even if it hasn't updated yet. Oh, my foot has fallen asleep yet again. I need to stop putting my other foot on top of it.
Yet again.
Yet again, my foot has fallen asleep. Excuse me while I adjust my position, folks. It seems like it's not going well for Nashville Christian,
Mm-hmm.
They seemed hopeful right at the start, even though they had 6 players down in their backup team. But no, it's not going well for Nashville Christian. Not at all. Maybe they'll get 1 point by the end of the game, but I can't guarantee anything. I cannot guarantee a single thing. I will say they did put up a very nice game. They played defensively at the start, even though their goalie played a little too defensively.
No, he played offensively.
A bit of the best defense is a good offense kind of defense. But yeah, number 4 from Fairview Middle School put it back into the field with 17, kicking it right back to Nashville Christian, even though they are trying to keep it in. Oh, someone from Nashville
I don't know about
Christian
you,
is
Noah,
down.
but if I was at this point in the game and it was 7 to 0 with less than half a period left, I'd be a little bit discouraged.
Let's take a moment for the fallen from Nashville Christian.
Bow, bow, bow.
A bit of a moment of silence for him
Bow,
when
bow,
he
bow.
stands up. I'll see
No,
if we
I'm
can
just
see
kidding.
his number.
There's still totally chance that oh, someone's hurt.
Yeah, Evan, that's what I was saying.
Oh, I thought you were saying that they were gonna lose.
No.
My bad.
All right, let me see if I can get his number. I believe that is
Number 12.
Evan, can you see it from here?
It looks like number 12.
Number 12. No, Evan, that's a girl's name. That is number... I think we found number
83.
83.
That's what I see.
Number 80... No, wait, that's number 23.
Ah,
But there is... Oh, Jack Stubblefield.
Jack Stubblefield. I hope you get better, Mr. Jack Stubblefield.
Hope you get better, Jack. Make sure you come back, play a good game next chance you get.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever next team you're
Probably
against.
sprained an ankle.
Let's see. Back to the game. Pretty good throw down by Fairview Middle School, you know. Keeping the ball in the middle, keeping it from getting too close to their goal. Their goalie has not seen any action this whole game. He saw a little bit when they got close to their goal last period, but other than that, it does not seem like he's seen any action whatsoever.
No.
No. Not at all.
No.
It's
The
not the
computer
best.
says no.
It's not. They're not Nashville Christian. Not doing the best. Ooh, goalie's got the ball this time. This time he just crouched and waited for it to hit him in the face. Ooh, that'll make good party talk. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, Evan. You shouldn't play with the chords.
But they're fun.
I know they're fun, Evan, but don't play with the chords. You have a roster to be reading.
I do.
You do.
I'm sorry.
You have a game to be commentating, and you have a nice moon to look at.
I do have a mice noon to look at.
Mice moon? Mice
Man,
moon?
I cannot
Mice
think today.
He cannot.
Cannot spit my words out.
11 minutes left.
Yeah, there are 11
On
minutes on the clock,
the
and
period.
Nashville Christian has yet to score.
Number 5 from Fairview Middle School has got the ball.
I feel like I have dyslexia sometimes, and it's kind of frustrating.
It's okay.
I don't, but it feels like I do.
Oh, and the ball is coming our way. Don't let it hit the camera. Oh, Faith was on our side. Ah, right back is number 5 from Fairview Middle School.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that, Evan? Number 5 is?
I believe that
Number
was
5
Matthew
is-
Clinard.
Good job. 10. Whoa, the other parts of the board have lit off.
Oh.
We'll have to go off memory from now
Oh.
on.
That's
That's unfortunate. The scoreboard has gone off.
Oh.
Everybody.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Uh,
since we didn't know what the score in period, I guess
I
no,
guess
it's still
Nashville
7 to
Christian's got
0,
another
and
chance
it's
then.
the
Now I
second
have it.
period.
No.
As long as the time's still going, I think it's good.
As long as the time's still going. We know the time, and we can just remember that they had 7 last we checked, so they'll have 8 if they score another, or 1 to 7 if Nashville Christian scores.
Mm-hmm.
Nashville Christian's fighting to keep it from going in their goal. Ooh, they might have just kept it from going in their goal for a little while longer.
If they can just hold it off for 10 minutes, maybe make a goal, and then maybe.
Maybe just maybe. Maybe just maybe.
Maybe.
9
Probably not.
minutes.
Maybe.
9 minutes.
Be
A
good.
little bit over 9 minutes,
Maybe,
but
maybe.
9 minutes soon.
Maybe.
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 So,
We are the champions.
Jans, my
of
friends.
Boom. Boom. And we.
We-
Actually, no, can't sing that song yet. There's still 10 minutes left on the clock.
Indeed. Ooh, 17 from Fairview Middle School. Right into the head of number 15 from Fairview Middle School, and they're taking the opportunity. Oh, but Nashville Christian bounces it right out of the field.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Nashville Christian's a bad team. They're probably just
No.
having an off day. They don't have their coach. They're
Indeed.
missing some of their players. They're probably just having a bad day. I feel
Indeed.
sorry for them.
They had to write us down this roster, you know? It
Yeah.
wasn't printed. They had to write it down last minute.
They didn't even have a roster. And Carter Murphy again, gracing us with his presence.
Ooh, he's so handsome. All the ladies like him.
All the ladies be like, "What? It
Yeah.
Carter. It Carter."
Indeed. That's Carter.
Don't know what
That's
he's doing
Carter
off
for
his
you.
camera. But yeah.
I think he's got someone on his place, though, so no big deal. With about 18 minutes and 10 seconds left in this period, doesn't look like Nashville Christian's having much of a good day.
Now they're not only are they having a bad day, Fairview's having a field day.
Yeah, Fairview's having a field day for this.
7 points to 0. 0. That's
0
not
from Nashville
good.
Christian. You know?
0 to the O. Like, oh
Can't
man.
can't blame them. I mean, half the 6 players of their team and their main coach was gone. It's just a bit of a de-hearted game, you know.
Mhm.
I'm sure that they've played fine games before, you know, no big problem, no big worry. But
Yeah.
either way, They've probably played some better games in the past, but this one is just not their day. They made it this far, though.
Did they?
Oh, my foot is asleep. My whole leg feels asleep, actually. Ooh, yep, it is asleep. It's really tingly and weird. It's gone numb. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that sensation when the foot goes numb. I'm gonna try to wake it up. Hopefully it'll wake up. Wake up, buddy. Anyway, back to the game, Evan.
It's not the fact that it's asleep. That's not that bad of it. It's when it wakes back up.
Oh.
Like, it's just agony. My mother the other day, she's got something wrong with her heart or something.
Oh.
And so we had to take her in because of she was having that feeling in her hands non-stop for like 4 days straight. It was kind of hard to watch.
Ooh, don't want to make everybody feel bad, Evan. We should get
Maybe
back
I do.
No.
Maybe I want sympathy.
No. It's okay, Evan. But we have to get back to the game now, Evan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's a game going.
And seems like
Do you think we've hit that 80% mark?
80% of what?
We have to stay on the game 80%.
Ooh.
I
I
know
feel
79's good enough. We're
79 is pretty good, but we still got 5 minutes until the end of the period, so I think we can hit that 80% of the game mark. Let's go back to the game then.
good. We have to focus on the game for 5 minutes.
Yes, we have to focus on
5
the game.
minutes.
Evan,
We can
So,
do this.
Evan.
We can do this.
focus on the game.
We
Evan.
can do this.
Okay, we can do it. Focus on the game. Let's see. Ooh.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
All right. I have no idea where the ball is. It's there. It's suddenly there. And
I don't know where the ball is. It just appeared.
Oh, hey. I believe 21 from Fairview Middle School. Ooh, nope. I don't know who kicked that, but they missed. I could not keep an eye on the back of the jacket, back of the jersey. Unfortunately for them, I could not keep an eye on it. Although I commend whoever tried their valiantest to make it into Nashville Christian's goal. You've still got 7-0, so no big harm, no big foul, no big loss. But if they do manage to get back up in this 4 minutes, which is very unlikely, but
If they're gonna score, not 6 because I would only tie, but 7 points in 4.5 minutes.
Well, Fairview has 7 at the moment. They need to score.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, 8.
Yes, you've got it a little bit
I
mixed
forgot
up.
they scored that other one.
I feel bad.
Wee.
My lying cloud is gone. The Nashville Christian is not doing too well, but Fairview
still
Middle
don't have
School
ice cream.
Fairview Middle School kind of has this win coming. They're playing offensively, but also giving it a good mix of defense. Their goalie has not had to hit the ball almost at all this game.
I don't think he has hit it at all.
I don't even think he has had to hit the ball. Maybe he's had to do a little dance in front of it, scare it away, but that's about it.
That is a good visual, Noah.
Think about that. It's
That
kind
is
of
a
like
great visual.
National
Gotta do a
Geographic.
little dance to scare it away.
Um,
That gave me a hearty chuckle.
Indeed. It's bad little, nice little image. He hasn't even had to keep the ball away. His team has done it for him. Ooh, goalie
Yeah, you hold on to
stepped
that.
completely out of the goal box. It's just he's completely stepped out of it. And Evan, you've ripped the roster. You've torn it. You've torn it to shreds. Evan,
It's all good. It's all good.
Evan, I'm not even gonna be able to read this. Oh,
you
Evan.
just read. You just read that.
Evan.
You just read that one.
Evan, you just crumpled it up, Evan. Yeah, the game's going well for Fairview Middle School. The
Dude,
time's going
this will
down.
advance
Before
Fairview,
long, it'll
that's
be
for
that
sure.
pause due to
It's-
all the penalties.
it's definitely. Would this look good on Fairview's, or will it look meh? Because 7-0 usually means that the other team did not have a good day. It does
Indeed.
not particularly.
They've
show
had. I
Fairview's
think
skill.
they've had some pretty rough days. They've had some pretty rough days. It'll look pretty good. A good victory, 7-0, means that they just kept the team from even getting one. That's
Yeah.
something that I feel you should be proud of. No matter
Oh,
how many
yes.
points you get, if you can keep the other team from even getting one, you should be proud of yourself. You did good.
So I believe we have like 10 seconds left. I mean, it's 2 minutes on the clock, but they usually stop it at 2 minutes
They stopped the clock at 2 minutes,
to
but
account for fouls.
but they do count in the fouls at the
Oh
time.
no,
Oh,
they're
no,
not
no,
stopping
no.
it.
Nope, they didn't stop it this time. No penalty fouls or counts.
Though
Looks
I
like this
do
is
see people at the scoreboard,
last
so they
minute.
might be trying to stop it. I don't know.
It seems like Nashville Christian's making a final rush for Fairview Middle School's goal. Maybe. Oh, no, no, no. 24 from Fairview Middle School, a name I can no longer read thanks to you, Evan, has kept it back from their own side. Oh, but Nashville Christian's throwing it back in, and they're making a constant rush at it.
Okay, yeah, no.
Number 6, I believe that is.
They
who
have
is
stopped the
Kevin
clock
Fung.
officially to account for fouls. We
Indeed.
are on the last little leg of this game. It has been a pretty good game for Fairview. It's been a
Indeed.
wonderful game for Fairview, not so much for.
No, no, no. It's not been
Nashville
great
Christian.
for Nashville Christian.
No, I'm not
I
discounting
commend
Nashville
them for
Christian. I'm
coming
sure
out
they're a
today.
great team.
I commend them for coming out today. They came out today missing 6 spare players and their actual coach. They gave it their best shot, even though they didn't come out on top.
Or on the bottom. No, they didn't even come out in the middle.
They
They-
didn't
they
come out on the
suffered.
top.
They will suffer for this, unfortunately.
However,
This is a bad loss for Nashville Christian. Good win for Fairview.
I'm sure that they had to play several other teams to get here.
And
you know?
so.
Positive. They've won their fair share of games, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
However, it just seems that in this game, Fairview Middle School is coming out on top.
Do you know what this constitutes? A victory song.
Constitutes a victory song? Well, Evan, you might want to hold that until we hear that final whistle blow and we get all the players handshaking.
That's all I wanted to play.
You all just wanted to play a little bit of it?
Mm-hmm. It's Pink Floyd's.
24-7 from Fairview Middle School and Nashville Christian were rushing for that ball.
Uh-huh.
Fortunately, it got kicked right out of bounds. Did a phone flip there, Evan?
I always do phone flips.
You can't help yourself. Just gotta flip your phone, and that was a solid catch. Oh, can they score? Can
No.
Fairview Middle School score that 8 points before the time runs out, or will the time run out and they'll still win?
So yeah, it's still
7-0?
anybody's game.
Oh. Yeah. I can't say that anymore past this point. I'd have to
Unfortunately
say if anything managed to happen to give them as many points as they need right now, it would literally be a miracle.
It would be an act of God.
It would be a actual
It would be
miracle.
a divine intervention.
Divine intervention. But oh,
Nope, game's
and
over.
that is the game.
Good job, Fairview. They played one heck
They
of a
played
game.
well. Everyone played well. It's just that you got your off days. Everybody has the big.
Hey, but do you know what Nashville Christian gets now?
What?
Pizza.
Oh.
You remember that commercial?
Pizza.
Man, I'm hungry.
Man, I am very hungry. But Evan, we have to start. This has been a wonderful game, everybody. You know,
It has been.
it's been
Yes,
a great
sirree.
game.
Well,
Everybody played well.
this is
Fairview-
Evan Huntsinger
Noah
with
Walker.
Our crew tonight is producer Josh
Uh,
Davis and also assistant camera person, director and camera person
Carter Murphy,
Murphy,
and Jason Arnold.
Jason Arnold.
This has been a great game. Nashville Christian tried their hardest, but Fairview Middle School came off on top.
This is Evan and Noah signing off.
Signing off.